If the salt in your kitchen is the kind I'm about to show you, you may be slowly wrecking your thyroid, draining your energy, and throwing off your hydration without even knowing it. Is salt really the enemy? Or have we just been using the wrong kind the whole time? You wouldn't fuel a Ferrari with muddy water and expect it to win the race, but that's exactly what most of us are doing when we reach for the wrong kind of salt. Today, I'm going to show you which salts heal and which ones quietly wear your body down, day after day. Let's set the record straight. Salt isn't just salt. Some salts heal the body, replenish minerals, and support cellular function. Others, they actually deplete your mineral reserves and stress your organs. This guy here, standard table salt, is basically sodium and chloride. That's it, just 2 minerals. And because it's so refined, your body actually has to give up its own minerals to process it. It's like borrowing money just to pay someone back. Not a great system. Now let's talk about Himalayan salt. It looks beautiful. It's marketed as the healthy pink alternative. And yes, it does contain more trace minerals than table salt. But here's the dark side that you don't hear about. One issue: mold contamination. Himalayan salt is mined from ancient salt caves, and it isn't properly stored or tested. It can develop high mold counts, especially when it's exposed to moisture during packaging or shipping. Even more concerning is heavy metal contamination. Some studies have shown that Himalayan salt contains dangerous levels of heavy metals like lead, mercury, arsenic, and cadmium. These aren't just trace toxins. They're known to cause serious health issues, including neurological damage, kidney disease, immune dysfunction, and even cancer over time. So while the color might be pretty, the reality is pink salt isn't automatically clean salt. If you're going to use it, you need to make sure that it's lab tested and free of contaminants. Do you ever wonder why they added iodine to salt? Well, in the early 1900s, iodine deficiencies were common in certain regions, especially people who lived far from the sea. People were developing goiters, which are swollen thyroid glands. The solution? They added iodine to salt, and it worked, at least for the visible goiters. But there's something that no one talks about. The kind of iodine added to salt is inorganic potassium iodide, not the naturally balanced food-based iodine that your body knows what to do with. It's like pouring synthetic motor oil into an engine that needs a precise blend. You might fix one problem and create 5 new ones. When you flood the body with synthetic iodine, especially without its cofactors like selenium, magnesium, zinc, and tyrosine, the thyroid can become inflamed or overactive. That's because your thyroid is incredibly sensitive. It's like the canary in the coal mine of your endocrine system. For people with autoimmune thyroid issues like Hashimoto's or Graves' disease, this added iodine can trigger flare-ups, increase antibodies, and accelerate thyroid destruction. Even people without a diagnosis might start feeling mood swings or anxiety, thinning hair, fatigue, heart palpitation, and temperature sensitivity, all because of the wrong kind of iodine in the wrong kind of salt. I had a patient once who was drinking plenty of water, but always felt dehydrated. Her blood pressure was low, her brain was foggy, and her muscles cramped up constantly. And guess what? She was avoiding salt because she thought it was bad. All we did was switch her to the right salt, and her energy came back in 2 days. 2! Sometimes it's not a major diagnosis, it's just the minerals that you were missing. Why no salt is dangerous, and which kind is the best? Let's clear something up. No salt at all? That's actually dangerous. Sodium is the 3rd most vital element needed for life, right behind oxygen and water. That's how important it is. So when people say they're on a salt-free diet, they might be starving their bodies of something essential, especially if they're sweating a lot, under stress, or on certain medications. But it's not just about any sodium. I prefer Celtic sea salt because it delivers real sodium. along with 80 other trace minerals your body needs to survive. Now, let's talk about Celtic sea salt. It has over 80 naturally occurring minerals in trace amounts, the way that your body was designed to absorb them. Think of these minerals as tiny tools that your body uses to rebuild, repair, and recharge. Imagine your body as a house under construction. Celtic salt doesn't just give you bricks. It gives you hammers, nails, wrenches, ladders, all the tools that your cells need to rebuild correctly. Without those tools, you're just stacking bricks on mud and hoping it turns into a mansion. And these minerals don't just sit pretty, they go to work, supporting almost every organ and system in your body. Celtic salt can help with the brain and nervous system. Celtic salt helps clear the static. Ever feel like your brain is stuck in a fog? Like your thoughts are buffering? Celtic salt delivers magnesium and sodium, which helps regulate nerve signals so your brain isn't firing blank. And potassium, another mineral in Celtic salt, helps stabilize your mood and sharpen your focus. It's like giving your brain a clearer Wi-Fi signal. One patient once told me, it felt like someone turned the lights back on in my head, and all she did was swap out her salt. Celtic salt is also good for the heart and circulation. Your heart relies on precise mineral timing to keep a healthy rhythm. Celtic salt contains magnesium and potassium, which supports your heartbeat and helps regulate blood pressure naturally. It also includes calcium and chloride, which helps maintain the right fluid balance so your heart doesn't have to work harder than it should. It's like keeping your pipes clean and the water pressure steady. No clogs, no burst, just smooth circulation. We should also mention that Celtic salt can help the adrenals and energy. Low energy, dizzy when you stand up, that might be your adrenals crying for help. Celtic salt helps restore sodium and potassium, two vital minerals that your adrenals burn through when you're under stress. These are like jumper cables for your system. Without them, your cortisol gets wacky, your blood sugar dips, and you get that infamous 3 p.m. crash. Then there's muscles and bones. Celtic salt supplies the minerals that move you. Muscle cramps, tightness, or that locked up feeling when you wake up? Celtic salt contains magnesium and calcium, which helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. And thanks to its natural sodium content, nutrients can actually get inside your muscle cells where they belong, instead of just floating around unused. It's like having groceries at the door, but no key to bring them inside. Celtic salt hands your cells the key. Celtic salt will support detox and liver function as well. Your liver filters out everything, but it needs raw materials to do it well. Celtic salt brings sulfur, selenium, and magnesium, which fuels your detox enzymes. It supports both phase 1 detox, which breaks down toxins, and phase 2 detox, which escorts these toxins out. If you've ever done a detox and felt worse after, it might be because the toxins got stirred up but not flushed out. The minerals in Celtic salt can help finish the job. And let's not forget how Celtic salt helps the kidneys and hydration, the real secret to water weight. A lot of people think staying hydrated just means drinking more water. But here's the truth. Without minerals, like the ones in Celtic salt, water can't get into your cells. It's like pouring water into a leaky bucket. Your cells get thirsty and your body holds on to the extra fluid, storing it into your ankles, your belly, or your face. Celtic salt gives your body the minerals it needs to pull water into the cells. And it helps your kidneys say, okay, we're good. It's safe to let the extra go. That's real hydration. It's not just about how much water you drink. It's about how well your body uses it. That's why, with the right kind of salt, your body doesn't just hold on to water. It uses it where it counts. In your brain, your muscles, your organs. So between detox, hydration, and mineral support, Celtic salt lays the foundation, giving your body the tools that it needs to function, flush, and heal. But since you laid the foundation, you might want to bring in a specialist. That's where lava salt comes in. While Celtic salt fuels the system, lava salt helps clean up the mess. Black lava salt, sometimes called volcanic salt, is like the cleanup crew for your cells. It contains activated charcoal, which acts like a sponge, grabbing onto toxins and helping flush them out of the body. And thanks to its natural sulfur compounds, it doesn't just detox, it supports bile flow, digestion, and liver function. Some people notice less bloating and gas just by making this simple salt switch. Think of it like hiring a janitor for your gut, one that also knows how to fix the plumbing while they're at it. So while lava salt helps clear out the junk and keep digestion moving, red algae salt shifts the focus to something just as important, your thyroid. Because once your detox pathways are open, it's time to support the control center that runs your energy, metabolism, and hormones. And the key? The right kind of iodine, wrapped in nature's original packaging. So let's talk about a sea veggie you might not have heard of, red algae salt. This salt is derived from red marine algae, and it's naturally rich in bioavailability iodine. Unlike the synthetic iodized salt that we talked about earlier, the iodine in red algae comes wrapped in nature's original packaging, complete with its cofactors like selenium and zinc. Think of red algae salt like the translator between your thyroid and the rest of your body. It helps the thyroid send clear messages without interference. And since it's plant-based, your body recognizes it more easily, which means better absorption and less risk of thyroid overstimulation. It's especially helpful for people who need gentle iodine support without triggering autoimmune flares. And the bonus? It also contains trace minerals that support metabolism and hormonal balance. Here's the cool part. You don't have to choose just one salt. You can combine them in a powerful blend that supports your whole body. Let me break it down with a simple analogy. Celtic salt is your infrastructure crew. It builds and hydrates. Lava salt is your cleanup team. It binds toxins and sweeps out waste. And red algae salt, that's your communication manager. It helps your thyroid talk to the rest of the body using plant-based iodine. Mixing them is like putting together a dream team. Each one plays a different role, but together they work in harmony to support hydration, detox, and thyroid balance. So how can you make this smart salt? Here's how I mix it at home and how you can too. Take 4 parts Celtic salt for core minerals and hydration, and then take 1 part red algae salt for iodine and thyroid support, and you mix that with 1/2 part black lava salt for detox and sulfur compounds. It's like building a real food multivitamin with a pinch of salt. Mix it well and keep it in a glass jar or grinder. Use it just like regular salt on your food, in soups, or even in your morning lemon water to support adrenals and hydration. Here's the big picture. Most people are eating salt that's harming their thyroid, depleting their minerals, and stressing their organs. But when you switch to mineral-rich salts like Celtic, lava, and red algae, your body starts working with nature again. You restore hydration, you support your organs, you rebuild what modern food has stripped away. Salt isn't the villain, but it can either fuel your fire or throw dirt on your flames. Now, here are some bonus salts to explore. If you want to take it a step further, here are 2 exotic salts worth exploring. Persian blue salt. This is a rare salt that's visually beautiful, with trace minerals that support the brain and circulation. And then there's Hawaiian red Algae salt. It's rich in iron and used traditionally for cleansing and mineral nourishment. Now, they're not must-haves, but if you're a salt nerd like me, you might enjoy experimenting with them in small batches or rotating them into your blend occasionally. Now, look, I don't want you to quit salt. I want you to switch salt, because that simple change could help your brain fire faster, your heart beat stronger, and your thyroid finally calm down. Comment below if you've tried switching to mineral-rich salt. Did it make a difference in your energy, sleep, or mood? We're pulling back the curtain, one truth at a time, until you see the whole picture. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you picked up some tips that you can actually use. If you want to keep learning, your next video is waiting for you right here. And hey, if I've earned it, hit the subscribe button and give this a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow.